Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Mid-Card Mania. Daniel.
Steven.
And yes, Steve, what's on tap tonight?
Well, it's Halloween Havoc 1989, Steiners versus Doom.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little freaked out, a little spooked out right now. We all know Halloween Havoc
I'd be scared if I was standing in the ring with both Steiner brothers.
Or Doom, for that matter. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a scary...
Well, from what I heard, they used to beat the shit out of their opponents.
They would
Whether if you were a jobber or top star. From what I heard, Scott Steiner kicked Lex Luger in the leg and he fell over.
Well, he did.
Kicked him in the ankle and he fell over.
And
Lex Luger didn't do shit about it.
There you go. Well, would you? I mean, fucking Steiner brothers.
I'd be scared shitless.
So anyways, we got Doom, we got Steiner.
Well, if I did look like Lex Luger, I'd try to do something, but... Of course, Luger was a pussy.
There you go. So anyways, we got Doom and Steiners. Now, I will say this right now. Typically when we do NWA matches, I'm not going to lie, I dread it. I know like you like some of them, you know, whatever. But I honestly, for the most part, it's hard for me to really be excited for an NWA match.
True.
However, with that said, it seems like, especially in 1989, lost Steiner brother action, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited.
Steiners killed it in 1980. Well, 90s.
Yeah, I'll say they definitely did it. But this is we're seeing the start of it right now.
Especially
we're seeing the build.
Japan.
So no,
if you guys ever get a chance, look on YouTube for the Steiner brothers tag team matches in Japan.
We'll watch our match. We'll watch our show first, guys.
I know.
But no, so you're in agreement though. I mean, when Steiner brothers match comes on, you get pretty amped about it. I can tell. So you know, let's get in to this match. Now this is the debut of Doom, and the funny thing is, of course, we know who's behind the mask.
Yes, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed.
And however, though, here they didn't even have names yet.
No.
They were like literally. I think Jim Ross at one point even says Doom number 1 and Doom number 2, and you're like, wow. And see, the thing is, a mask gimmick can go one of two ways, because don't get me wrong, there are certain people who can pull it off and they do great with it.
Yeah.
It's back in the day, it would be a mysterious kind of thing. They'd be like, oh, there's some mystique there. Who is the guy? Who's this intriguing, masked man who's a great wrestler? Unfortunately, though...
It's usually for guys who didn't know how to talk.
Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It added something to them.
Yeah.
But as time went on, it also became kind of a jobber thing. And typically, you saw a guy in a mask. It was usually another more famous wrestler who's just trying to fill in some time. Oh, we've got to do another match, and then he'd throw it on. So... It's really weird when you when you kind of debut a masked character anymore, because it's like it can go one of two ways. They can either be like, this is gonna be cool, or this could be a jobber. Now, the thing is, the way the outfits look, I would be like jobbers, but they're jacked, fucking, So it's like, nah.
Perfect opponents for the Steiners.
It really was. So they did okay. Now, last week. You were here last week. We were talking about Rick Steiner's #1 fan. And I purposely left out who it was because once again, I didn't watch this era that much, so I didn't quite know a lot of what was going on. I didn't know how it was going to play out, so I left it out intentionally. But the #1 fan was played by a woman. And once again, don't know the details. I don't know if you do or not, but she somehow turns on the Steiners. And with the help of Kevin Sullivan, she ends up forming Doom. But apparently, according to the commentary here, she kicks Sullivan to the side, and then she's just her.
Takes over Doom.
And she's Doom's manager. Now, once again, I don't know why she's doing it. Like, did she just one day decide, I'm going to break into wrestling, but I'm going to pretend to be Rick Steiner's fan, screw him over, two black guys over here, put some mask on. Here we go, we're going to wrestle. Yeah. Or if there's like something behind it, once again, I don't know. Do you know? I mean, any idea? Like,
well, I know one thing. She was actually, before this, she worked for... Before she was in WCW, she worked for Florida.
We're on WCW right now, so stay on topic. So why did she have, like, what, why she screwed on Steiner and teamed up or anything?
Well, I think it was to get into Rick Steiner's head, which,
so,
as far as his gimmick goes, is pretty easily done.
So if you guys have to know, like, maybe the actual build-up to this match, other than just the fact that she turned on Steiner for whatever reason, let us know in the comment section down below. Educate us. We're humble. We'll tell you right now, we are not smart when it comes to NWA and WCW for the most part. There's some shit we know.
I'm a smart somewhat for NWA. Somewhat. Talk about Ric Flair, I could care less.
He loves it. Flair and Warriors is all this guy talks about.
But if you're talking about like the Steiners or decent wrestlers, I might.
We'll discuss this later. But anyways, definitely enlighten us if you know the main reason behind this feud, other than just that she just turned on out of nowhere. So anyways, we get to the match, and Darren now, these Steiners dominate early on. Like, they literally showcased.
They did like a tandem German suplex in that match. It was friggin' amazing.
The one thing I will say, from a psychology standpoint, what I loved about this match, it's subtle, but it worked, was, once again, we know Butch Reed has had experience before this. Now, I don't know much about Ron Simmons. Don't go on a tangent.
At the time, they said Butch Reed had more experience than all 4 of them.
Yeah, okay. Then, well, there you go. But when they, obviously when they're portrayed here, we don't know who they are. So Doom's a new tag team on the scene. And I like the fact that they kind of portrayed it that way because, A, they got outwitted a lot. Mm-hmm. They had the power game down pat. They were good strongmen, but once again, they would get outwitted, they get out-wrestled, and every time they go for a pin, they never hook the leg, not one. And I was like, that's great, because it does show that they're inexperienced, it does show that, and I was like, that's great storytelling that you don't see a whole lot. Once again, this is kind of a throwaway match. It's just, the debut of Doom, they're few Steiners, it's a tag match, no title on the line, or no title at all in the picture. So, the fact that they...
a filler.
Yeah, and the fact that they took that match and they actually added some, logic to it, in an NWA match, that meant something to me, and I was impressed by that. I really was. So, of course, the finish comes when, if you remember who was who, let me know. But woman gives.
I think it was Ron Simmons.
So Doom number 2
puts something in his mask.
A foreign object, and then he headbutts.
He headbutts him. Yeah.
Who? Rick or Scott?
I think it's Scott.
Headbutt Scott, takes him down, 1, 2, 3, Doom wins. So Steve, we got the match. We got somewhat the build-up. What did you think about it? Give us your review.
I thought it was a really interesting match. I thought there was a lot of nice spots in the match, and a woman getting up on the apron and basically taunting Rick Steiner. I thought it was a really good match. Far as psychology goes, like the match, it was decent.
Right. Yeah. I really liked it. Once again, I have yet to find... now, don't get me wrong, I've bitched about endings to matches that Steiners were involved in, but as far as the actual match, and I'm not bitching about the ending here, I think the ending's great here, but as far as, once again, this match, no complaints, really.
The last one with Rick Steiner, it was dumb. So dumb.
But
they made I know he was playing the Lenny character, but they made him look dumb.
They did. But so like I said, this match I really dug. It was a strong debut for Doom. It made them look good. It didn't make Steiners look bad. I mean, they got screwed in the process. So I mean, it really established 2 teams, made them both force to be reckoned with. Once again, I don't know.
Steiners became one hell of a force.
And I'm not sure exactly when the mask would come off on Doom and when they would be named Ron Simmons.
I actually seen a match earlier with it was actually a rematch between the Steiners and Doom. This was when their masks were off. Well, they were off, and Teddy Long was managing them. Yeah,
but I don't know when that transition happens. I'm not sure how long we have to have the mask on with no names with woman at their side. But yeah, I think everybody will agree that once the mask came off and Teddy Long was their manager, they definitely took off from there. But no, this match was good. I think honestly, I'm not knocking the mask because. The one thing I was really disappointed about with Halloween Havoc was, and I'm not about any of the pay-per-views, was don't get me wrong, they would have certain matches or certain gimmick wrestlers show up. I'm not against that. Unlike this guy who just it's not just 2 guys with the regular names wrestling each other on the ground, it's not wrestling. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I do enjoy a little theatricality with my matches.
He doesn't appreciate the art.
I do. I totally do. But I also appreciate the showmanship.
Now you do.
I love the show, the spectacle of it. And I feel like with Halloween Havoc, it always should have been more gimmicky than it was. Because you would have maybe 1 or 2 matches on like a 9-match card, and like 2 of them would be Halloween related, the rest of them just be regular matches you watch on Saturday Night Main Event. So just so the fact that Woman was debuting a new tag team that no one's seen at this point, and they came out wearing masks, it was kind of a creepy entrance. It's like, that kind of fits the theme, it's cool. And the fact that, we all know of Woman and Kevin Sullivan's relationship. Of course, Kevin Sullivan is like, the Prince of Darkness or whatever, and, his little gimmick. It's like, it kind of tied together pretty well. So, once again, no complaints on this. Thumbs up on this one. I don't know what, we don't really have an official rating system, but we both approve, if you will. So, Steve, why don't you wrap this thing up for us?
Thanks for watching. We're going to be doing, I think it's Survivor Series.
Survivor 89. Series 89, baby.
And check that out next week. And I guess we'll see you guys later. Read between the lines and goodbye.
Get you guys later.